Здравствуйте, с вами Вертолеон, и мы продолжаем играть Tales of Berseria. Ладно. Не люблю просто жизнь. Понял. $3000.
I need to be careful not to misuse my power.
Ну, я думаю, на минулый раз тоже левый там шел. Ну да, последний идиот будем. А, значит, уже забыл. Давай это покачаем.
Let's get started.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Hey, is everyone all right?
Ветра. Да, конечно, эти кольца качаются очень медленно. Так, ладно.
I won't run away.
Надо поменять на эту машину.
Not bad.
You too.
Oh!
хотя в одной из них.
Better be ready.
Victory is ours.
Пока ты сейчас еще влево двигаешь, глянь сюда. Должен доказаться.
I'll end this quickly.
We won, right? Right?
Сколько там стражи уже? Ну, пока, конечно, вставляет, ничего. Хотя... Шоколадный изделок. Ну, давайте их быстренько прокачаем. Ну там походу последний сундук, да вон. Ну там перепуск на уже через дальнее расстояние.
Time to dish out spaghetti! I was amazing, wasn't I?
What's wrong, Lafayette?
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Ifrid.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Блин, 140 придется. Надо было больше выбирать. Ну, тогда на карте у тебя показывается, что она открыта. Это хорошо. Это враг? Да.
I don't think we have a chance.
Можно, да. Да, волнах не было. Похоже на зомби замечательно. Один прийом можна, мовчи нічого не так. Що ви включаєте? Типа вы это переходили лучше? Ну да, типа комбо. Ничего, что это разрядается. Это пока против чего противника происходит. И потом ты получишь. Я пытаюсь получить. А, как все это сделать? Блин, надо было накупить их оживлялок. Как он жизнь сейчас что такое? Ладно.
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
I'm done. Anything else need chopping?
Food's ready. Oh, my favorite! Steal my share and I'll hex you.
I'm finished. This should be alright. Food's ready. It's nothing special.
I'm done. Anything else need chopping? I'm done. Anything else need chopping?
Надо третий уровень на руку качать. Вот. Ну, давай,
Woo, it's a biggie!
не надо. Щитник 60 тысяч. Вода. Ну, теперь дай. Дай помню, что-то. Двойной кнут в этом ночи. А, давай как-то.
I can't die here. Disgraceful.
Ready! No escape!
Мне не очень удобно заканчивать.
No escape! No escape! One, two! One, two!
I can't die here.
Я скажу, здесь он не был не бил.
Disgraceful.
Hey! For one! I'm a crusher!
Ну, лучше по-стильному делать, как это делать.
No escape! No escape!
here.
Не, иду. Мам, хай добывай наш.
Like Hela! First aid! Everyone attack! I can heal the wound. I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Incandescent speed! Pyrogenic wind!
Да, вот что ты не можешь. Это был урон, блин, там 5000 бывает только. Надо лишь что-то мне докачать. Вот, по-моему, надо. А, он сам заменил. Кто там защита-то не хорошая? Ну, у меня должно быть нормально. Странно, ну ладно.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain!
And look at those rainbows. This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Magilo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Что давай?
A foe worth killing.
Ищейка. Нет. А прям это...
Hurricane! Hurricane! Let's go!
Солнце так выпрыгивается.
Well then, let's move on.
Еще кинжалы. А, теперь как вот. Это то же самое большое, это разное.
you better be ready.
Да.
Come on, really?
Ладно, давай подскажемся, но я думаю, мы тоже зарезать.
A foe worth killing.
Карпилыч. Ну да. жизни не было, то нужно слушать, короче, нет. Да, блин, хоть защитил.
Victory is ours.
Are we ready for this?
Я хочу сказать, что сложнее. Не очень, да?
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
Земля, вон, неплохо. Нет, можно поворачиваться именно так. Это, конечно, было легче толкать.
I hope I did a good job.
Тут должны быть два кнопка. Ну, логично, с одним путем.
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifreed card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifreed, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Подвернулась.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Может, есть завершить.
Take a look at this.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship.
Ну-ка, что-то. Кофе стоит. Жареные овощи. Ну, только ты поновещ. Быть может, сражайся.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
Вообще готово.
I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Ужас. 145 там, 145 тут. Золотопничек.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Ifrid's a very strong man. At least for a base, lawless pirate.
Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Ifrid, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Ifrid wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Ifrid? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Так, ну там я, наверное, пройду через эту пещеру. Ну, сначала заберем книгу. Ого, броню он нас сжирает. Ну, а так или было. Ну что, они все равно нам прокачиваются. Зато урон поднимется на 1/3. Так, куда это пойдет? Ну, Черен, зачем было цей замок ставить? Дерево некуда было делать. Ну, насколько я понимаю, через той туннель можно было сюда выйти. Як мы с ним столкнулись, интересно? О, знакомая башня.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Ну, так же сам примерно выглядела башня ветра в Tales of Berseria. Так, на этом буду заканчивать, а в следующей серии знаем, что тут в башне. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел, до свидания.